welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. Looking now at some numbers for Malik Monk.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
Let's check out Sacramento's starting lineup. The duo inside, it's Murray and Sabonis. Then it's DeMar DeRozan. Then there's Zach LaVine, and it's Ellis in at the point. And for Charlotte, Green out there with Miles Bridges. Then there's Mark Williams. Then there's Seth Curry, and it's Simpson in at the point guard position. Well, Grant, tonight we've got two teams who aren't afraid to slow the pace of the game.
Well, B.A., it's because they're both adept at operating their half-court sets. They don't feel the need to push the tempo all the time.
Pass to Bridges. Now. Oh, here's Williams. Lays it up and banks it in.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Now here's DeRozan. Inside, and stolen by Williams. Here's Simpson. He had 9 points in his last time out. Here's Bridges. Second chance effort. The rebound by Murray. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Pass to Ellis. Murray looking around. And here's LaVine. Takes a three. The rebound by Bridges. Curry against LaVine. Here's Simpson. Williams a screen on Sabonis. It's Bridges on the wing. The three is up. Here's Williams. And he banks in the layup.
And right away, he's going to work on the boards, just fighting for every rebound.
Yeah, we call those winning plays, particularly when you're doing it with the kind of effort he does. I mean, those kinds of hustle plays, it'll be interesting to see what he's got left in his tank because he usually makes a bunch of those.
Here's DeRozan. After the basket by Charlotte. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Curry passes to Green. Down low. There's the steal. Here's Ellis. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Pass to Murray. Here's the teardrop. Misses the layup. For Charlotte, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. And it's hammered home by Green.
High basketball IQ on display from Curry there, making a quick pass.
The Kings have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Now a timeout by Sacramento. Defeated by Washington in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
They hit a couple big shots, but overall, there was a lack of consistency. Just not their night at the offensive end.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
And it's the Kings with the ball. Looking for their first basket of the game. LaVine, that one's good.
And off contact. LaVine showing you what he can do. The improved strength making a big impact.
Pass to Simpson. Williams with the screen to the paint. And Williams punches it home.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Now here's LaVine. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Wizards in Washington.
And his free throw numbers tell you a lot about his performance. He was very aggressive.
And it's DeRozan missing.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
Recent years have been a bit of a struggle for the Hornets, Clark.
No doubt about it, B.A. I mean, they've dealt with injuries that have really been problematic, and roster changes as well. I mean, very much a team in transition, trying to figure out who they are and what they can be. And it's hard to get things clicking when you're having changes in your roster compounded by injuries as well.
So it's Sacramento now. After the basket by Charlotte, DeRozan passes to Ellis. Yes, great play by DeRozan to set him up.
DeRozan putting on a passing clinic. Great vision.
Hornets leading by 5. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee. Zach LaVine's name came up, and I asked how he plans to deal with him. And Coach said, quote, "What's scary about LaVine is how many ways that he can score. So there's no easy answer except for high-effort defense, and that's exactly what we're going to do. So the defense is trying to outwork LaVine tonight. We'll see how that goes. Guys?"
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Here's DeRozan following the bucket by the Hornets. Ellis passes to DeRozan. And another Sacramento three.
That's DeRozan's go-to. I mean, he's as deadly as they get with the catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Here's Simpson. No points so far. Pass to Green. Now here's Curry from behind the arc. Gets the three to fall.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Now here's DeRozan. We saw him with 29 points in his last game. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Check out the body control from DeRozan there, guys. I mean, clearly there's contact, but it's almost impossible to affect his shot.
To the middle. Here's Williams. Pass to Simpson. Green, a screen. Simpson, no good. Kings trail by 5. DeRozan looks it over. Now LaVine. Here's Ellis. Green covering. 5 on the clock. Play clock here. The Kings need to get one up. Kept alive. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Boy, Sabonis doing a nice job. Nothing fancy. Keep it plain and simple. You get that rebound and throw it back down right away.
Here's Simpson. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. The three from Curry. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Pass to Ellis. Sabonis outside. Outside Murray. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Charlotte leading by 6. Here's Simpson. Pass to Bridges from outside the arc. It's rebounded by LaVine.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
The Hornets have gone 8 for 14 from the floor. Here's Simpson, defended by DeRozan. And here's Curry. The 3 hits the trifecta. Curry's got 11 points.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Outside LaVine. Sabonis with a screen on Curry. LaVine passes to Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
Excellent pick and roll action that time. Sabonis has great hands, rolls out of the screen effectively and hard, attacks the defense as the roll man.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. He wants to review the game plan. Smith, he's checked in for Charlotte. Monk, he's checked in for the Kings. Carter comes in for Ellis. Charlotte leading by 7. Smith outside. Here's the pick. Launches a three. First shot won't go.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Carter, the pass to Sabonis. Pass to DeRozan. Over Curry. Bounces high off the rim and drops. And now just a 5-point Charlotte lead.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
DeMar DeRozan, an impressive scorer who takes relatively few three-point shots, Greg.
Yeah, the arc is not his primary focus. He'd rather pick you apart in the mid-range, but he does it so consistently that the points pile up quick.
Carter, a screen on Curry. And it's DeRozan missing. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. Out to the right wing. Here's Simpson. Sinks the tray. And it's a 10-point Hornet lead.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Now here's Sabonis. Offensively, he's been a force. He's putting up around 19 points a game. DeRozan outside. 14 feet away. The shot is good on the assist by Sabonis. DeRozan's got 9.
Few guys, if any, do it better. DeRozan knows the mid-range shot is his patented shot, and he makes it happen.
Here's Simpson. Pass to Smith. Here's Simpson. For 3, Bridges. Finally gets one to go. That makes him 1 for 5 in this game.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Now here's DeRozan. He's got 9. Here's Monk. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Ooh, stolen by Murray. It's Monk on the wing, covered by Smith. Pass to Murray. Back to DeRozan. Monk, a screen on Curry. Fires from the corner. And that's good for 2. 11 points in the game.
It's obvious he's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
Hornets leading by 9. Here's Simpson. Bridges with it. From deep three-point land. Can't connect. Making him 1 for 6 from the field.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Carter, the pass to Monk. Now Murray. Now here's Sabonis. He's covered by Curry. From 7 feet away. And Sabonis the bucket on the assist by Murray. Well, the Hornets shooting a phenomenal 60% on the first. Takes a step back. Here's Curry. Charlotte again missing.
That's 2 points they should have had. I'm sure he'd love to get that look again.
Monk finds Carter. Back to Monk. Pass to Carter. Clock at 6. Over Smith. Carter can't get it to go. The Hornets with the lead. Bridges down low, defended by DeRozan. Now here's Williams. Williams, a screen on Murray. The 3 from Curry. Rebound by Sacramento. Now the Kings in transition. DeRozan outside. Hornets with the rebound. Williams has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's Simpson. And that's not going to go. Seth Curry, he's been the guy making things happen for the Charlotte Hornets. He dropped 3 threes in that quarter. They haven't found an answer for him yet. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And for those of you just tuning in, Second quarter action is where we are. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Hornets.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint, just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
Kings trail by 7. They've got Josh Okogie. He's out there with Smith. Yusuf Nurkic is out there with Josh Green. And it's Diabate in at the power forward position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hornets.
We know he can shoot deep, but he also has a nice touch inside. So Monk has a lot of confidence wherever he's shooting the ball from.
Okogie on the wing. He's covered by Levine. Pass to Smith. Shoots it from the high post. And he gets the bucket. And the Hornets lead by 7.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Monk. He's coming off a 13-point game against Washington. Levine can't hit.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
To the inside. Here's Nurkic. Shoots over Valanciunas. Nice D from Valanciunas. Kings trail by 7. All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
Sacramento shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. First one falls.
You know, when you think of Zach LaVine, his scoring comes to mind immediately, but he also rebounds effectively and passes it pretty good, too.
Ellis is checked in for the Kings. Both free throws good from LaVine.
You know, Zach LaVine is so energetic out there on the floor. You gotta love a guy who consistently plays at a very high effort level like that.
Now here's Smith. Checking his stats. He's scoring around 9.5 points per game. To the middle. Shot by Nurkic. No good. And so Monk will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. It's a 5-point game. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. From the top of the key, Diabate grabs the board. Charlotte leading by 5. Smith with it. Pass to Okogie. Inside. And for all the purists, here's a look at the best free throw shooting teams from the stripe this year. Fourth, the Kings.
And this is a team that knocks down their free throws at an elite rate. Whoever they go up against should always try to avoid fouling them at all costs.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good.
Yeah, someone who has battled injuries. Great to see Yusuf Nurkic out there tonight.
And the second free throw is good. Kings trail by 6. Levine feeling it out a bit. Floats one. And the basket by Monk. Monk's gotten 4 this quarter.
Boy, Monk has a really nice feel for when he should go to that floater.
Smith against Monk. Floats one up. And Smith lays it up and in. And the Hornets lead by 6.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Smith against Monk. Valanciunas with a screen on Smith. Monk for 3. Okogie pulls down the board.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, a lot of change for this Hornets organization. New ownership, a new front office, a new head coach, some exciting new talent. They're renovating the arena and building a new practice facility. Other than that, not much has changed. BA?
Business as usual, Allie. Thanks. Here's Okogie. Yet to see a basket. To the paint. Here's Nurkic. Rejected by Valanciunas.
Yeah, you got to be aware when Valanciunas is in the area. He's capable of sending your shot back.
Charlotte shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
For your Hornets, Nurkic. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Nurkic.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
And Sacramento making a change here. Sabonis checked in. Nurkic hits them both.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Oh, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Now here's Sabonis. He's got 6. Shot's good by Sabonis.
You've got to at least honor the three-point shot from Sabonis. He's capable of knocking it down from there.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
If you see yourself with a dream, then you know what to do. Show us your moves. Dance dancer. Dancing machine. He's a dancing machine. Bring those moves.
This is how the West looks with just 3 games left until the playoffs begin. You look at Sacramento, they'd be watching from home if the playoffs started today. They're hoping to make a final push.
Well, I think for the Kings, they've had some terrific moments this season. But where's the big leap upward that we've been waiting for?
Yeah, and you know, we've seen them enough to know by now they're not going to make that switch from good to great at this point. Not this year anyway.
Here's Salone. Right now averaging 5.5 a game.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Well, Grant, in the spring of 2024, a remarkable streak ended. Domantas Sabonis had recorded 61 consecutive double-doubles.
Yeah, it was the longest streak since the merger back in 1976. Now, Sabonis has led the NBA in rebounding multiple years. Plus, he has averaged 8 assists in a season, so that is big-time production.
Now here's Smith. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
You know, that's about as good a defensive play as you're going to see. Instant reaction to get a hand on the shot. Beautifully done.
On the wing, Levine. He's guarded by Bridges. Oh, Levine converts in close.
Nice touch on the floater. Another tool that Levine's developed. I mean, he's becoming a better all-around scorer for sure.
Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Williams, a screen on Levine. And he's headed to the line for two. He gets the whistle there. Mark, you look at the scoring ability of Miles Bridges. Most nights, he feels like he has an advantage.
And I would agree with that when you think about defenders trying to slow down Miles Bridges. Most guys are either too slow or not strong enough to deal with him. As a result, he's able to make it tough for just about anybody who guards him.
He's off on the first. Well, we're coming right down to the last bit of the season, Grant. What's the messaging like from coaches right now?
Well, B.A., for teams that are in the mix, coaches are asking you to keep doing what you've been doing. But a lot of that extra motivation comes from your teammates and in the locker room.
And he's good on the second.
You know, one of the things that endeared Miles Bridges to his college coach was he was a superstar in talent, but played with a blue-collar mindset.
Here's Lyles. He's scoreless. Lyles a screen. Here's Ellis. Lets the three fly. The Hornets pull it in. Williams has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Monk passes to Lyles. Back to Monk. Levine against Bridges. Levine can't hit. Hornets leading by 3. Here's Okogie, and right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Down low. Shot from the low block. It's good. Smith's got 6 here in the quarter.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
Pass to Ellis. Sabonis outside. Monk with it. Here's Ellis. Now Sabonis. Williams defending. Sabonis left side. Here's Lyles. From the arc. Pure from three-point range. Ellis has got 6.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Checked in for Sacramento. DeRozan comes in for Zach LaVine. And since the All-Star break concluded, here's a view of which teams are leading the league in second chance points. 5th, the Hornets.
This team knows how to get it done on the offensive glass. And ever since the break, they've been putting in work and collecting a nice pile of second chance buckets.
The Hornets have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Pass to Curry. The kick out to Williams. Here's Simpson. Second shot opportunity. Williams' shot is good.
Just owning the offensive glass right now. Just refusing to let up.
I love his ability to carry his team for long stretches in games. And we're right now in one of those stretches. He's been doing this for a couple of games in a row now, so he's rolling.
Charlotte leading by 4. Fast break. Here come the Hornets. Simpson, no good. The Kings have gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. DeRozan outside. Muscling it home. DeRozan.
You know, even when you know what DeRozan's going to do, you can't stop it.
Bridges outside. Williams with the screen. Bridges passes to Williams. And here's Smith. Here's Simpson. Monk covers. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Simpson, no good. The Kings have gotten 7 shots out of 14 attempts in the second quarter. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. They've led by as many as 11. They're moving on after a tough loss they took at the hands of the Pacers.
They just weren't careful with the rock. The passing was loose. The ball handling was lackluster. That's not how you win in this league.
Well, you know, you got to take care of the basketball. Hopefully, they learn from that game and are better going forward.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Shooting 2.
And he makes a first.
In addition to being a talented scorer, Bridges also gets a good amount of board work done, too. He's a terrific all-around player.
And the Hornets making a change here. Green is checked in. Bridges hits them both. Kings trail by 4. Up top, Monk. 7 points in the game. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on Miles Bridges. Sacramento shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season.
And he drops the first. Good on the second, so he makes them both.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
2 open that time. They didn't look easy. Curry's got 14.
You know, the staple of Seth Curry's game is shooting the ball off the catch.
Now Monk. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
And so here's Sacramento, following the bucket by the Hornets. Monk passes to Laravia. Green against DeRozan. Sabonis with a screen on Green. to the middle. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
One of the attributes Sabonis has is he's excellent at drawing fouls. I mean, even when the contact happens, he doesn't let it affect his shot.
Murray's checked in for Sacramento. Levine comes in for Monk. And Sabonis, no good on that one.
Domantas Sabonis, so versatile, brings so much to his position. He scores, he passes, rebounds, and defends at a high level.
Now here's Green. Three-pointer, Bridges. And that comes off the assist by Green. Green's got his 4th assist with that last one.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And how about the Aussie Josh Green? An athletic wing. He's become a real threat from outside.
And I like that he's added that to his game because he gives you all the intangibles. He's a physical presence. He's an excellent defender. He moves well without the ball. When he's knocking down threes, it takes him to another level as an offensive player. He's got a chance to be a really special player going forward.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Here's Simpson. Pass to Green. Williams with it. He's guarded by Sabonis. Williams misses. And so DeRozan will bring it up for Sacramento. They trail by 6. Bridges with it. Left side, Williams. Outside, Green. From outside, off the mark. Kings trail by 6. Outside, Levine. Pass to DeRozan. And here's Sabonis. Williams defending. Here's Ellis. He has 6. DeRozan for 3. Hauled in by Curry. Charlotte leading by 6. Green, the pass to Bridges. Over Murray. And there's Bridges. That's good. On the assist from Green. Green's got assist number 5 here tonight. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Here's DeRozan. Exploding to the rim. DeRozan, my goodness.
We've seen this a bunch of times. DeMar having a huge night, and the defense has no answer.
It's Bridges on the wing. Great D that time from Murray. And so it's Charlotte with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Hello and welcome, basketball fans. The first half coming to an end with a deficit for the Sacramento Kings. And just to throw you guys a little curveball here, what's your take on the alternate floor designs teams are using these days?
It's different, that's for sure. Now, if you're watching TV, you know, it jumps out at you. But the players on the court don't even notice it.
That's because you're always looking up at everybody, Kenny. Always knew what the floor looked like.
And let's dig into the first half now. Things looking pretty good for the Hornets.
This is why so many teams are trying to play with pace. The defense just couldn't match up with them in the space. It's much harder to score in the half court.
Helps when you have the athletes they do as well. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Well, you look at Miles Bridges. Man, has he been playing well.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And so here's Sacramento. 6-point game. Taking a look at the Kings. DeRozan and Murray in at the forward spots. Then there's Zach LaVine. Then it's Domantas Sabonis. And it's Ellis in at the 1. And it's DeRozan missing.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Pass to Simpson. To the paint. Here's Bridges. Can't get it to drop. Oh, some solid D from DeRozan. Kings trail by 6. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, one nickname you hear for DeMar DeRozan is the lone mid-ranger. He said you can operate freely in the mid-range. It's like an ocean out there. If you're smart, you can take advantage of the space and pick teams apart. Brian?
He's an expert tactician working in between. Thanks, Allie. Bridges misses.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Second half getting started. About a minute played. DeRozan passes to Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
And you know what? At 6'10", dunking is low stress for Sabonis. Solid at getting himself inside for these throwdowns.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Charlotte's gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. Murray brings the double. Pass to Bridges. Good on the shot. Bridges has got 17.
Boy, look how easily Bridges shoots through the contact there. I mean, his mechanics are strong, as is his body.
Now here's Sabonis. Williams defending from 12 feet. Again, the Kings score.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
The Hornets have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. On the wing, Green, defended by DeRozan. Here's Bridges. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got 6 assists now in the game. Kings trail by 4. DeRozan outside. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
You know, I don't know how many guys have bitten on DeRozan's pump fake over the years, but I do know it's a bunch of them, and because that fake is so good, it's a weapon for him.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
DeRozan has that old school game, a throwback wing. He's not just a three-point chucker, and that makes him a different kind of matchup.
Both good from the line that time.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Outside, Green. Pass to Curry. There's the triple. Rebound by the Kings.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Outside, Murray. DeRozan outside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Josh Green.
Boy, I tell you, DeRozan puts so much pressure on the defense, he practically forces guys to foul.
And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night.
Shooting 2.
That's good from DeRozan.
It's pretty clear that DeMar DeRozan is an outstanding athlete. He can outrun you. He might outwork you, and he's able to be everywhere on the floor, and he does it with kind of unique grace and finesse.
And it's tied up with that one. Charlotte has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
With 3 games remaining in the regular season, here's how the East stacks up. If you look at Charlotte, their season's basically over, barring some sort of miracle. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Levine with a steal. All by himself, and DeRozan, the hang time.
And you have 2 things working there. Good awareness by Levine on the pick, then the quick decision to throw it ahead.
Bridges outside. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. He's made 3 of 4 free throw attempts in this game.
And, fellas, I think you have to like his improvements over his free throw numbers from a year ago. It's not a significant number or a huge amount, but it's improvement nonetheless.
First one falls for him. Bridges hits them both. The Kings have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Back to DeRozan. Over Green. And Sacramento again with the bucket.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Outside Curry. There's a screen. Lets it go from deep. And the three-pointer goes. Curry's got 17.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Levine against Curry. Oh, they get a hand on it. And here is Green. Pass to Curry. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got assist number 7 tonight. Curry against Levine. Now here's DeRozan. Sabonis with a screen on Green. DeRozan passes to Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
DeRozan sizing up the situation and making the right read. That's basketball savvy. We call that hoops sense.
Pass to Curry. Here's Bridges. Green with a screen on Murray. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Bridges. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got rebound number 7 tonight. Levine against Curry. Pass to Sabonis. Here's Ellis. Three-pointer. Knocks it down from distance. 9 points in the game.
Sabonis making sure to pass it where his teammates are open, and that's just being a good passer there.
Levine against Curry. That one no good. Nice D from Levine. And Levine has got the ball here for the Kings. The lead is 2. DeRozan against Green. DeRozan outside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on Josh Green.
DeRozan is deceptive in his height and quickness, so it can make him hard to guard, especially from this area.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Kings.
Well, throughout this game, they've been lighting it up from mid-range. I love seeing that. They've made that the focus of their offense, and it's really paid off.
Well, in addition, I love their passing. I mean, they're buying into that team concept. That's hard to get out of your young guys.
First free throw is good.
And really strong at the line since the break.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
And the Hornets making a change here. Smith's checked in. DeRozan hits them both.
He couldn't get to the line once in the first half. Coach must have really talked to him at the break.
Pass to Smith. Bridges outside. And here's Curry. Williams, a screen on DeRozan. Curry passes to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Outside Levine. Back to DeRozan. Double team on DeRozan. They kick it out to Murray. Good. And it's DeRozan who picks up the assist. Murray's got 5 points in the quarter.
Throughout the second half, they've achieved excellent efficiency on the offensive end.
Yeah, they're in a nice zone right now, and that basket looks, it can handle 2 balls at once. It looks like now it can probably, for them, handle 3 or 4 balls at once as well as they're shooting.
DeRozan passes to Murray. Bridges against Levine. Now here's Murray. Tight defense on him. On the wing, DeRozan. He's covered by Curry. And it's DeRozan missing. Charlotte trailing. Now here's Smith. 6 points for him. Curry passes to Smith. Three-pointer, Bridges. Williams. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Williams has got 16 points now.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
Definitely. You're not going to make plays like that unless you expend the energy.
Here's Ellis. Kicks it to DeRozan. Off target from outside.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Bridges hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Bridges has got 23.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Outside Murray. Shot to stop the run. Bottom. Free ball from Keegan.
Yeah, this is the kind of confidence you love seeing. Murray not thinking twice at all about firing away.
Outside, Williams. To the inside. Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam. Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come.
Outside Murray. Back to Levine. Outside Murray. Here's DeRozan. Outside Levine. Off the mark there with a three.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Pass to Simpson. He shoots a three. Outside Curry. Over DeRozan. Curry's shot is off.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Now here's Levine. Give him 8 points now. Murray from outside. The Hornets pull it in. Williams has got his 16th rebound on the night. Smith left side. Pass to Simpson. Puts up a three. Knocks down the triple. Simpson's got his second basket on the night.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Outside Murray. Sabonis with a screen on Bridges. From 10 feet away. Murray, no good. Here's Charlotte. They're on a 14-6 run. Pass to Simpson. He tries for three. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Kings trail by 4. Right side, Levine. Oh, Levine goes in hard.
Levine, an outstanding athlete. He's got a tremendous burst to the hoop.
How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambled.
Bridges against Murray. Bridges misses. Sacramento has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. Here's Ellis. He's got 9. Sabonis, the pass to Ellis. Misses from close range. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
DeRozan against Curry. Pass to Bridges. Smith outside. Offensive rebound. Williams' shot is good. Williams has got 18 points in the game.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
DeRozan outside. Sabonis with a screen on Curry. Here's DeRozan. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And he's made all of his 6 tries at the line on this one.
And guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
That one's off. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And he sinks the second. 9 seconds left in the third quarter. Williams, a screen on Monk. For 3, Smith. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Charlotte on top, up by 3. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Hornets leading by 3. Smith out there with Josh Okogie. Then it's Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Diabate in at power forward. That's the Hornets 5. Here's Diabate. Smith in the high post.
And I love watching Smith challenge the defense and getting the foul in the process.
Team foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And also, I just love how they've been moving the ball side to side on the perimeter. Great passing, unlocking their offensive potential.
And he knocks down the first one.
And for Smith, the quickness, the jump shot, the potential. I mean, it's all there.
And so he makes both from the line. Kings trail by 5. Outside Monk. Driving inside. Up and over Smith. And the 10-footer finds the target.
Well, you can see Monk's growth in operating in the pick and roll, getting better at taking advantage of what's available.
Smith against Monk. A nice shot by Smith. And the Hornets lead by 5.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Here's Ellis. Into the lane. Yep, that one's good. A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. Monk against Smith. Pass to Okogie. Back to Smith. Now Nurkic to the right side. 4 on the clock. Puts one up from 19. Smith no good. Kings trail by 3. It's Monk on the wing. Pass to LaRavia to tie it up. Nails it from 3. It's a tie ball game.
Yeah, you know Monk can shoot it, but it's really critical that he continue to develop as a passer, and nice to see him making a good pass like that.
Now here's Smith. Nurkic a screen on Monk. Here's Smith. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
And that's exactly how you attack length. I love how he doesn't lack assertiveness.
That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim.
Smith against Monk. Give him that one. Now shooting 5 for 11 from the floor.
Oh, that's a big bucket. Putting the offense on his shoulders right there.
And you know that's right. I mean, he's looking to put his stamp all over this game.
Here's Okogie. With some arc. Got a hand on it. And he's able to get it back. The Kings have got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Outside Monk. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. And they take the lead. LaRavia's got 5 points now this quarter.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now here's Smith. Fires from deep. Sends it home from 3-point land. And the Hornets lead by 1.
A dead-eye shooter, Nick Smith, is great from 3-point land. That might be his biggest asset to this team.
Monk against Smith. Pass to LaRavia. Here's Lyles. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Hornets have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Here's Okogie. Here's Salone. Now Nurkic. He's guarded by Sabonis. Here's Diabate. And Charlotte, another 3.
Not the best 3-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
Ellis passes to Sabonis. Lyles a screen. Now here's Monk. Pass to Ellis. Here's Monk, covered by Smith. Takes the three, and Monk is good for three.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Here's Okogie.
Boy, savvy play that time from Okogie. Drew the foul and still managed to get the shot free.
Team foul. At the line for two, Josh Okogie.
That free throw misses. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Jonas Valanciunas is checked in for Domantas Sabonis. Keegan Murray comes in for Lyles. DeRozan is checked in for LaRavia. And it's Levine in for Monk. Good on the second one.
And at this point in the game, there can be a massive difference between a 2 and a 3-point advantage.
DeRozan with the ball. Outside Murray. Shot clock at 6. Oh, Williams with the block.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Now here's Curry. With the teardrop. And rebounded by Zach LaVine. LaVine's got 4 rebounds in the game. LaVine challenge. Oh, wow! Oh,
watch out for
big finish.
Well, we know LaVine has the hops. That time showing off the creativity.
Green's checked in for Okogie. And the Kings also making a change. Malik Monk's checked in for Ellis.
One shot.
And that one drops. So now they lead by 1. Charlotte has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the 4th. Bridges outside. Outside, Green. Bridges outside. Green with a screen on DeRozan. Three-pointer, Bridges. Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession. On the wing, Curry. Williams, a screen on LaVine. Curry.
The defense is right there. Hard to score against LaVine when he's focused and locked in, as well as being aggressive.
Outside Monk. Good, and it's DeRozan who picks up the assist. DeRozan's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Outside, Green. Bridges outside. Pass to Simpson. Just 5 on the clock. They get it back. Sacramento leading by 3. Inside, here's Murray. The vertical of Murray on full display.
Oh, and Murray makes this look all too easy. Superb at throwing it down with some power.
Bridges outside. To the middle, looking to end the run. Unable to get that one. Great D that time from Monk.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used this contribution.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Now here's Bridges. Driving in. Rebound by Sacramento. Murray's got his 5th rebound in this one. Monk finds Levine. Back to Monk. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The energy that Monk brings, I love it. I mean, when he's out on the floor, he's giving you everything he has.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Sabonis, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And the Hornets with possession here. They trail by 9. Following this one, they get to host the Bulls. It'll be the second of 3 straight games on their home floor. Pass to Williams to win the drought. Nice D from Sabonis.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Now here's Levine. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Bridges passes to Curry. Here's Simpson. Pass to Green. Bridges outside. Sinks that one from the post. Bridges has got 12 points here in the second half.
Yes, sir. Bridges really asserting himself on offense, and when he's rolling like that, it gets his whole team fired up.
Back to Levine. Over Curry. And Levine gets it to go on the assist by Murray. And the Kings lead by 9.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
Outside, Green. To the paint. Monk with a steal. With the block. Bridges down low. Monk covers. And the basket by Bridges.
You know, we've seen Bridges knock down threes, but I think this is his sweet spot at 15 to 19-foot range.
Now DeRozan. Sabonis with a screen on Green. Here's DeRozan. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on Mark Williams.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from DeRozan. Ellis is checked in for Sacramento. And he makes the first, but misses the second. Hornets trail by 8. With the step back. Green, the pass to Bridges. Here's Simpson. Pass to Bridges. 6 to shoot. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Bridges brings a toughness to his team's interior scoring because of his athleticism, physicality, and aggressiveness.
Bridges, 2 shots.
The first one falls. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Key makes. They needed all of them.
And so it's Levine with it. He brings it up for Sacramento. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. It's down. His 7th make in 13 attempts today.
You know, it's not just the three-point shot for Levine. He's got a lot of bounce, and that helps him get to the hoop, too.
Pass to Bridges. Williams with it. He's guarded by Sabonis. Wing shot on the way. Williams' shot is good. Williams has got 20 points. The Kings lead by 6. Sabonis with a screen on Curry. Pass to DeRozan. DeMar, strong move inside.
DeRozan's excellent footwork makes him dangerous inside. Defenses have to recognize that.
Down low. Here's Bridges. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
That's exactly what a team needs when they're playing from behind. Energetic defense.
Williams passes to Curry. Now here's Bridges. Defended by Murray. That one's good for 2. Bridges has got 8 here in this quarter.
Good job from the interior. Bridges just taking his time and letting these shots come naturally within the flow of the offense. No rush at all.
Now here's DeRozan. DeRozan pushes through the contact.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Here's Simpson. Pass to Bridges. Over Murray. The rebound by Murray. Outside Levine. Fires from the wing. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And the basket by Bridges. Two seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Back to Levine from downtown. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Kings lead by 11.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
And so it's Sacramento with the W. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant